4s and 4v4s with all the different civs, all the different combinations, then Secret are able to really like strategize and win with strategy, and they tend to do that. Whereas in 1v1s, 2v2s, and even 3v3s, Aftermath and some of the other teams who are possibly more technically skilled with individuals, they're able to shine. I've watched a lot of 2v2s with Tyrant. I've watched a lot of 2v2s with Secret, and I would disagree that teams just say focus on Viper. The game just doesn't work like that. There are times where there are 2v1s, but
you can hear them in their voice chat.
Yeah.
They're not focusing on Viper.
Yeah. It might seem like a good strategy idea, but the fact is if they were to just go all out on Viper, it wouldn't work like that. It depends on situations in the game. Good thought, though. I mean, this game's super complex, so it's a good thing to bring up. We have game 4 here between Viper and Tato and Leary and Nicov. Secret finally got their victory in the last game, and now they are here. We have Viper as the Mayans in the yellow, and then we have Leary in the red playing as the... Wait, I'm sorry. I got the side wrong. We have Tato in the blue playing as the Huns. Then Nicov is in the green. He's playing as the Huns. And we have Ethiopians for Leary. So Mayans and Ethiopians for the Archer Civ. And then we have Huns for the players that will be going Scouts and Knights.
I like Mayans Huns better than Mayans or Ethiopians Huns for sure. Mayans are low key the best Civ now.
I agree.
Meta.
I agree. I think Mayans are... If you were to add up the amount of times that players pick Mayans in 1v1s in team games, you would find that Mayans is probably picked more than any other Civ. Because Franks, for example, that's almost a sure pick if you're going Scouts into Knights in team games, but you wouldn't pick them number 1 for 1v1s. Mayans you would.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be high.
It's funny how the
the
meta keeps evolving, you know? Every change, every new tournament, there's something new coming out. And Mayans have always been good, but never really the best Civ you can pick.
I kind of disagree with that. I think Mayans... Well, you're right.
They've always been like top 5, top 3 Civs.
Correct.
Like, the best
I think Aztecs would probably, in 1v1s, in AOC, Aztecs was picked over Mayans. Now we're actually seeing Mayans picked over Aztecs. And Viper's going to lane. So, in game 1, if you think back, I'd mentioned how Aftermath, they chose Mayans and Franks, and you can't reuse Civs in this best of 5. And I said that, okay, sure, Secret lost, but they saved Mayans and Franks, and last game they won with Franks. This game they have Mayans. Viper, with a very good start, he's going to get this boar away from Leary. And as Dave said, I like Mayans a bit more than I like Ethiopians, so this could be a good setup for a Secret victory and maybe game 5.
So much gold on this map.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Lots of gold. It's just more open than some other maps. So if you think back to game 1, Leary went plumed archers as Mayans. You can't wall this like Leary could. Viper stones are exposed, so I do think Viper will be playing into crossbows and arbs to start.
If you're going plumes, it's after a while. You're not just going Drush FC unless he's YOLO walling this entire area.
Yep. Sweet. So I should point out, side to side, we have Huns on the left, and then again it's Ethiopians and Mayans on the right. So assuming they open up with archers and scouts, they will be on identical sides. This map is called Desert, guys, and you'll see there's plenty of gold in the center. And I don't know if this game will go late game, because 2v2s don't always go into those full post-imp trade battles, but if we get to a situation where teams are trading, it's actually a really interesting map for it, because one team will be sitting back hoping they can trade boom to victory, and then the other team that's aggressive can take all that extra gold in the center, and sometimes they don't even need the trade.
So you think the build orders for Tato and Nicov were kind of similar? I think so.
Let's see. Same Civ.
Same time.
Same time. Only difference is that Tato maybe pushed a few more deer. Nope. There were 4 deer for Nicov, so. Yep, so it's your standard builds. So if you're new to the game and you're looking to do some of these things, it all starts with a build order. These guys are obviously skilled, but they need to know where to send the builds at what times.
Skilled at builds.
Skilled at builds, man. Tato can't wall. Nicov could a bit more. They'll save the wood for now.
Why does Nicov have that extremely weak villager? Okay, he's bringing her back now.
Yeah.
Guarantee you Tato would have noticed that.
Actually, I also take back what I just said. I think Tato's wall is a bit better than Nikov's. If he just walls to the left, builds in front, and then that gold and all that is secured. Tato has a very easy map to wall. And Leary, almost lost his scout. He sees Viper's walling up. Viper's a bit more open. For once.
Well, Viper's going to wall up that big area at the top side and the bottom side as well, so he's not going to be open for very long.
It's just the gold location is really tough for him. He doesn't have any safe golds. So man, they switched the colors on us. I hate it when players do this. Keep getting the players wrong now. Because Leary was green before. Leary's red now. And if he sneaks even just 4 or 5 archers with fletching around to Viper's gold, Viper could lose Vills. Dave, I'm surprised. I've never seen Viper wall before. Does he do this now?
Yeah, I think he does sometimes.
He thinks? Yeah, wow.
Him and Tato, though, with just such massive walls. Like, usually if one player walls, the other team goes to the second player, you know, that hasn't walled. And he gets beat up. But what happens if you just... both players?
Yeah, it's team games, man. You'll see a lot of walling in team games. It's better to play safe. That's why you don't see forwards in team games, because forwards are not very safe. And Nicov is going to run away from Tato now as Tato's added a few spears. Good job. T90 official, did you see Dave's clips from yesterday? I try and avoid watching Dave's clips as much as possible. But no, damn. I watched the whole stream pretty much. So. Oh, what are you doing, Nicov? Oh, God.
He's in?
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah, he's out. he could have been trapped in there, I guess, if he went in. It wasn't the end of the world. He just received one hit.
You should go talk to Viper a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
But I guess his base is still open, so Tato's gonna head back there. But a couple spearmen should be fine.
Yep. Leary's base. I didn't talk about the walling potential before, but it's definitely the worst out of all the maps.
It's just an open field.
Yeah, he's making a circle around his base. That's how bad it is for him. So, just tracking the armies now. This is looking much better for Secret, because they've walled so much, they don't have any exposed areas. Except for possibly on the front of Viper's base. Whereas Nicov and Leary are wide open, so you have to think that Tato and Viper are going to get an advantage from this.
Yeah, but then there's all the idle time they spent walling.
It's worth it, though.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult to calculate that kind of stuff.
Definitely is. Definitely is. And Viper's actually started with a few skirmishers versus Leary, which is very rare in team games. Simply because then the other enemy scouts can come over and kill them, but he will, of course, mix in archers after the fact. And he has enough archers there where, yeah, it's enough. Nikov's berries, Dave. Will he lose a Vil here? He will...
was busy at the front side, killing some of Viper's archers. I think he won't lose that, no. And Viper's going to be out-pop now against Leary.
Yeah, I think that's slightly better for Aftermath, because now Viper's lost his army numbers. And here comes Leary at Viper's base. Will Viper tower here, or will he be comfortable enough to micro this with lower numbers? I think Tato needs to come. Scout versus Skirmisher. Will this Scout kill the Skirm? Do you see this? It should. 3 HP. Well done.
He saved it.
Yeah, and now Viper's gating up like crazy. This is panic time for Viper. Used all those villagers to wall, as you said, Dave. Maybe lacked the resources to make archers initially. And what on earth are we seeing here? This is such a waste of wood.
Oh my god. Gate City.
Yeah, he loses a few archers. He loses villagers. Oh my god. This is not what I expected after the early walls.
He's through. Viper, you gotta wall some more here, bud. There's a hole right there.
He might lack the wood to make more gates. Leary, he doesn't even need to commit here. He's probably comfortable with Viper being off gold. There is.
Oh, but Leary's woodline! Oh no, Tato's in! He killed like 3 villagers on that woodline, I think.
And Leary's tilted. He's gonna fight with Vils, and he scouts up bloodlines. Leary, don't fight with Vils, man. Just go back. Just go back. I feel so bad for Leary because it's simply because of the map. Like, simply because of the map. He's getting destroyed here. He couldn't really wall this one. And now Viper, he has skirmishers.
Oh, geez. So many villagers dying.
Viper has 39 villagers. Leary, he has 29 vills. And Viper will have the skirmishers here. Nicov is on the way to Castle Age, but that is a bigger loss for Aftermath. This whole best of 5 has been so much slop, man. We have so many high standards for the players, of course. So when they make some misplays, it just looks so different to us, but it's been sloppy. All Nicov now. It's got to be all Nicov for AM, at least until Leary can get to Castle Age.
I thought it was looking so good there for Leary. He should have had a couple spearmen at the woodline, I think.
If Tato goes to help Viper there instead of going to Leary's base, it's game over. I'm fairly certain. Because, yeah, I mean, Viper would have been way behind. Leary would have been fine economically. And he would probably be on the way to Castle Age now, and Viper wouldn't be. But because Tato went to the woodline... Again, Tato has been the MVP in every game for Secret today. But because of Tato, this game just changed. Tato's full walled. Tato has a great base, man. He could add 3 TCs, and he could go 2 stable knights. Look at his economy. He's doing a crazy job. I like to see him TC that wood line he's already on, and then TC... Maybe TC the left wood line, and then TC the right, so he has wood and gold there. Leary's on the way up, ahead of Viper. However, Viper has... No, he doesn't. Never mind.
12 more villagers?
Well, he's 12 more vills. I was going to say he had more military, but 12 more vills is something as well.
Leary must have lost like 8 on that wood line.
Yeah.
8 or 9.
Yeah, it's, as the Aftermath boys would say, this is a potato map. Hart, are you out there by chance? I don't know if Hart is watching the stream. Hart is an Aftermath player. He just added 2 new emotes to his Twitch channel, and they're really good. One is of Leary, and it's Heart Nerd. There's a picture of Heart's face that says Nerd. The other one is shit map, as they always say. The next idea would be potato. We need a potato emote for the AM players.
I think they need an emote for AM that's called I Kill All.
Yes, I kill all. That'd be so good. You'd have to get 3 emote slots, but that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Because I've heard Hart say that, I've heard Leary say that, I've heard MBL say that.
Yeah.
I've never heard Nicov say that, but...
The funny thing is, they always say I kill all when one person on the team is dead. It's not,
yeah,
it's not we're
like,
ahead,
hold.
I'm killing all. It's just one person on the team is dying, and MBL's like, no, don't worry, don't resign. I kill all.
I kill all.
Oh man, love it. Alright, well, Viper's taking a few losses here, but again with the gates, he's holding. Tato is choosing to go to Leary's base, and Leary's actually walled up. But Leary, oh Leary, you need to make sure this is walled and Tato doesn't get through, and he does. So is Viper in trouble here, or can he hold?
Thumbring and crossbow. Thumbring crossbow bod king coming in, he'll be fine.
Yep. He'll kill a lot of knights for free. Maybe.
This is bad news bears for AM.
Let's see. AM they need to push, obviously, because Leary's so far behind economically, and Tato's coming back. Of course, Tato will have more coming from his base. Yeah, man, this... They're gonna get in. See what Viper can do. Viper's running away.
He'll be fine.
Had he canceled Thumbring before? I guess he's getting it now. He's probably thinking about a second TC instead and decided to get the upgrade. But yeah, with those upgrades on the way, and with Tato having similar knights to Nicov, still, Secret is ahead. But Viper, what are you taking that fight for?
He's been a bit out of position on some of the fights today.
Yep.
He does have ballistics now, though, so...
And Thumbring. And Tato took a really nice fight. That again, Tato's engagements. Look at that. Yeah, they'll be fine. Score's a bit deceiving here. It's been all Tato for Secret. Tato is on 3 TCs. 3 stables. Leary is getting thumb ring himself now. They must realize Viper has it. And I feel like it's so bad for AM Dave that Leary needs to stay 1 TC. I don't think he can even add eco. Just try and go all in with military, because if you try and catch up to Viper, you will fail here. Viper's already so far ahead.
He's only got 12 military.
Yeah, that's true. So you almost can't. You can't
go all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the economy of Tato. Look at the economy of Nicov. Great play from them. Nicov, of course, he's done fine today. Viper pushing forward. Mayan archers, thumb ring, ballistics. Ethiopian archers will fire faster for Leary, so he has that. He signals now, and Nikov's on the way. And
maybe they can catch Viper out of position here. Might be possible.
They need to, man, because Viper's on a 2nd TC already. And Leary, he's not. He's going for a siege workshop. Which, I don't know. I would have gone for a 3rd archer range, but Viper can secure that stone then and go for plumes. He's already working on it. Yep. Secret will just get stronger and stronger here, so this is the time to strike it for Nicov and Leary. And they go for it. It's close enough where I think it'll be 50-50, right? Hard to say. A lot more crossbows for Viper. They're not Ethiopian crossbows. Tato's arriving with more knights. Nikov's arriving with more knights.
Well played from Leary there. Really nice positioning with the crossbows.
Yeah. Still just isn't enough, as Viper's now at 56 villagers and Leary's at 44. That's the big difference now. The fights were good, but Secret, they don't need to win any fights. They just need to simply not lose them, and their advantage will just grow and grow and grow here, especially once Viper gets the castle up. And he's going to get there soon. Monks from Tato to heal up the knights. I love that play. And there's Viper's TC. He's going to build a TC there instead. Gotcha, okay. Tato's close by. Viper has the hill, and Leary just does not have the numbers, man. He's hoping to get a huge Mackinell shot.
Good luck.
Yeah, just gonna say, with so many knights from Tato, it's gonna be tough. And Viper, of course, has thumb ring and the hill. Does Viper see it? I think he does. He tells Tato to join the fight. This is a fight that Secret will win. And Viper's on the way to Imp. I think that Viper's probably expecting a little bit more to be coming from Leary. A little bit more commitment with the fights. I think the GG's called right here.
It's a disaster, yeah.
Yeah, the GG's called right here. We're going to see a Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Which is a huge surprise to me, in all honesty. After watching the first 2 games, but maybe Secret just needed to get warmed up. Viper and Tato get the win. Credit Tato again. If it wasn't for Tato here, I think that his team falls way behind after Viper's base wasn't looking good. And Tato hit Leary's woodline, and it all stemmed from there. Leary didn't have enough economy. Secret were just more solid as a team. Game 5, what are we going to see in Game 5? I kind of want to tell YouTube, because these games have all been decent enough to upload. Let's see, we have, oops, that's not it. We have Hideout next. We just talked about this.